And here I am again. So, for the last 20 minutes, I have been talking and talking and talking, and then it appeared there was no sound on YouTube. So, here I am again, and I will just start over. Hey, this is my passion. I love what I do. So, I have no issue at all for starting over. Good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this meeting on our Saturday. As usual, it would be at my 6 p.m., which is 12 p.m. New York time. It's a little bit later now. I've started over, but here I am, and I will just start over again because I love what I do. So let me have a look for the first question. Okay, so I'm going to go backwards. That's going to be easier. I remember what I was talking about. So first of all, we had Jess, and Jess said that he was having an issue with his lower back, and he wanted to know how to start with advanced photonic therapy. So if you have a torch, or you have a friend or a partner who has a torch, you want to start with doing the standard points. As with acupuncture, you want to limit the amount of points that you would be torching in a first session. I've been saying this so many times, and I will continue to say it again and again. Less is more in this case. Do your standard points in the first place. And then after doing the standard points, it's possible that you are going to feel a little tired, feel a little relaxed. And if that's okay with you, you can also do the specific points from the booklet that is called your lower back, because that's the location where you're having an issue. Now, if the very first time you already say, well, you know, I am a person who has been taking lots of medication for many, many years, it is possible that you are going to get some effects from the detoxing because of the torching. And that can lead to some headaches. Now, normally we don't talk a lot about that just because you always have some very sensitive persons when you tell them and you say, you know, when I torch you the first time, you could get a headache. Many of these people, just by thinking about it, they will get a headache. Even if you get a headache, it only happens one in, I don't know how many hundreds of people. So it's something that's very rare. And of course, you have then to take your torch and torch your points to lower the pain of your headache. Don't take another pill, because then you're putting the toxins back into your body. So do your standard points, do the specific points of the lower back, and then you want to be repeating those points. Now, if the first few days you are really, really in a lot of pain, you can also use your torch in mode 2. And as you know, as you receive the manual, you know that you torch the standard points in mode 1. But if you have a lot of pain, you can also torch in mode 2, just at a specific location where you are in pain. So that's going to work as a painkiller. And just like with a painkiller, you're going to get pain relief for a few hours. That's what local torching means. So do your standard points and your specific points for the lower back in mode 1. Torch locally in mode 2 for pain relief. And you can repeat that. The question now of how long you will have to be torching is you have to repeat these points every 2 days. If it's a new pain, it's an acute pain, it's something that just happened, well, within a few sessions, you will have dealt with it, and it will be repaired, and so on. In most cases, like Dr. Brian McLaren always used to say, 6 to 8 sessions will be needed. The exception is when you're having a chronic situation. Like, look at me. I had fibromyalgia. I had pain every single day and lots of syndromes and symptoms for 14 years or over 14 years before I found Dr. Brian McLaren, before his system helped me heal. And so for me, it took me about 4 to 5 weeks to be off all medications, to be off all the painkillers and the antidepressants and so on. So what you have to remember is the longer your condition has existed, the more sessions you will need. But it's not because you're having a chronic situation that means that you can't heal. It's not true. Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese or classical Chinese medicine, the stimulation of acupuncture points and so much more can help you. And in this case, if you're going to have a situation, if it's an acute situation, the healing can take place and can be stimulated to continue. And if you're having a chronic situation, the objective of torching you is to make that situation acute again. Because it's only in the acute phase that we can bring healing. The other thing you also have to remember is in some cases, you can't have healing in that way that, I mean, if you had an accident and they had to cut your underleg or your hand 20 years ago, you're not going to grow a new hand. That's not going to happen. But just as Dr. Terry Wood already stated on this page, on the Advanced Flying Therapy page, and as I have done with several dogs that were paralyzed recently or had paralytic symptoms because of spinal issues, because of disc diseases and so on, even though I am not a vet, I did bring them back to walking again, to running again, to having fun again. And that's something that Western medicine doesn't really understand or procure for us in certain cases. So it's really important for you to realize that more is possible than what you have maybe tried till now. Okay? So the next question is from Sandra. And Sandra says, how do I start after receiving my torch pack? Well, first of all, I have made some specific videos what to do when you receive your torch pack, what to do to download your information packs, how to download them, when to download them, where to download them. All these videos are here on the YouTube page. So the best thing I could say to anybody who is starting with Advanced Flying Therapy is, in the first place, take a little bit of time and look at the videos that we have here on this channel. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe so that you will be informed the next time there's a video coming out with some information. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing is you have a search bar here on the YouTube channel. You have a search bar. So just put in the name or the word of what you're looking more information for, and you will find some videos there. Now, what do you do in general? Well, when you receive your torch, read the manual that's it's a 2-page manual that's in your pack. Read it, open your torch, take the battery out, remove the little plastic on the back, charge your battery, and make sure to charge your battery till the end, till it's fully charged up. And the battery, depending on the size of the battery, because you have the pocket torch, which has a small battery, you have the Pro Torch with a big battery, well, it will be in between 4 to 7 hours before that battery will be totally charged up. And it really depends on how you treat your battery in the beginning, on how long your battery is going to be living. And if you're overseas, since last summer, we know something has been going on. We don't know if it's because of COVID. We don't know if it's other scanners. But we've had quite some batteries that are failing after the first charging. It's also the reason why I have advised on my page that you should get a reserve battery ready when you have your torch. I'm also not charging you for the battery that's still inside for as long as I have some batteries. And you need to get one where you live. You can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them on eBay. You can buy them in a local shop. But it is really important that you treat them well. And one of that things to do is to really charge them up to until they're totally full before using them for the first time. Okay? Remember also that I have an FAQ page, a frequent asked questions page on my website. So have a look at that. It will teach you a lot. And then we have lots and lots and lots of videos on the Facebook page and here on the YouTube channel. So make sure to have a look at those too, or to use the search bar and find a solution for your question. Otherwise, join us also at the group on Facebook, which is called Advanced Photonic Therapy DIY group, where you can ask your questions and you can also send them per email, but you will get a quicker response if you ask them in the group. Now, the other question that I have from Shella or Shelly, she's asking, could you repeat the possibilities that we have to join your courses next week? Okay, so as you may have seen or read or heard of, next week, Monday, February the 1st, I am starting the 30-day success program again for the people, and the 28-day program of the horse advanced photonic therapy program. And so I went live last week somewhere, where I explained that I had some requests of people who want to be able to do that at their own time whenever they want to, and for me to offer this in my store, because I have 5 of these programs, 1 month programs or 28 programs, and I offer them twice a year, and some of them I've offered 3 times a year last year, because I didn't do the levels programs because of COVID. Now the level programs are going to be offered again this year. And so I won't be doing those months or 28-day programs so much this year. Probably twice, I think. And so I'm going to make some changes this year. I'm going to be recording them so I can make specific videos to put in a course format, so people can buy them online and see them then online whenever it suits them. And because I need to make some changes, and I'm going to do it differently than I would do usually, I also said I will offer you a special price for that. And the special price for that is that 3 for the price of 2. Meaning you, if you're a student of mine, if you're in my group, if you're on my email list of so on, bring me 2 referrals, 2 people who pay. And the third one, you, for example, can join for free. It doesn't have to be the same program. It can be the 30-day success program. It can be the horse advanced photonic therapy program. It can be the equine assessment program. It can be the equine in Dutch program, which is the paard assessment blueprint. It can be the dog advanced photonic therapy blueprint. It can be any of these courses. They just have to book it now in the upcoming weeks. Mention your name, that you are the one who refers them. And if 2 people book, the third one can join for free. Or you can decide between you that you say, okay, let's just split the price for 2 between the 3 of us. That's also possible. That's all your choice. Okay? Now, this is for the upcoming courses, and I will be doing them all for the human, for the horses, and for the dogs. They will all start in February. And maybe I will do them again in the second part of the year. But I'm going to all record them now. So that offer, 3 for the price of 2, is for now for the upcoming courses in February. So the first ones are going to start in 9 days. You still have 9 days to make publicity, to share it with your friends, to find some referrals, or to send some people as a referral. And they just have to mention your name in the comments. And then you will get that extra ticket. Or the other possibility is also that maybe you want to be doing 3 of my programs. Maybe 1 now and 1 later. Just book 2 of them now, and you will get 3 tickets. So you could also book 2 and give 1 away to a friend who would need it but just can't afford it. That's also a possibility. We have to think of the others here. If you can afford it, just buy an extra ticket, buy 2 tickets at your name and give another 1 away, or give 2 away. We are in this world to help each other and to stimulate each other and to make sure to make a better world for all of us. So if you can afford it, buy 2 tickets for the same program, give 2 tickets away. You are still going to be there because you get 3 tickets for the price of 2. Good. Let me have a look if there are more comments. No more comments. So that's going to be it for now. Please remember to send me your questions, either per email, either per messenger on the Advanced Photonic Therapy page, either in the Facebook group called Advanced Photonic Therapy DIY. And I will be happy to answer a question daily on the Facebook page. Also, please make sure to subscribe here on Zoom, so you will be informed the next time I go live, or the next time there will be a video that can teach you, your friends and your loved ones, tips and tricks that could really be a change in your life. Subscribe to the page, like this post or like this video, and tinkle on the bell so you will be informed the next time I will be here. And otherwise, for sure, I will be here next Saturday at my 6 p.m., which is your 12 p.m. New York time, or 9 a.m. Los Angeles time. That's it for today.